Welcome back to Court TV Live. I'm Michael Ayala. We are getting our first look at an incident last year involving the alleged Georgia school shooter and his father. Jackson County Sheriff's deputies went to Colt and Colin Gray's home in May of 2023 after reports of an online threat to shoot up a school. The deputies first spoke to Colin Gray and then to Colt, his son. Here's the deputy's body cam.
Do you have weapons in the house?
I do.
Are they accessible to him?
They are. I mean, there's nothing loaded, but they are now. We do a lot of shooting. We do a lot of deer hunting. He shot his first deer this year.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so like I'm pretty much in shock, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know anything about him saying like that, and I'm gonna be mad as hell if he did. And then all the guns will go away, and they won't be accessible to him. You know, I'm trying to be honest with you, I'm trying to teach him about firearms and safety and how to do it all and get him interested in the outdoors. Mm-hmm. Like on my phone.
And get him away from those video games.
Exactly right. That's the God honest truth. It is. The picture on my phone is him with blood on his cheeks from shooting his first deer. It was just the greatest day ever. So he knows the seriousness of weapons and what they can do and how to use them and not use them. So it's kind of a little bit of a shock. So in whatever y'all are telling him, please instill in him that if this is whatever or wherever this is coming from, it's no joke.
No.
Like, it's no joke.
But we wouldn't be here if it was.
No, I know. And I'm telling you right now, we talk about it quite a bit. All the school shootings, things that happen.
Yeah.
All scary. Are you getting picked on at school? He is. He's getting picked on at school, and is everything okay? That's why I keep going up there. Yeah. You know, because you never really know, and I don't want anything to happen to him. So these are good dudes. Just they're told.
Hey, Colt, what's going on, bud? So did Dad kind of explain everything to you?
He said something about school
shooting up a school.
Did you say something about school shooting?
Never. I just told him, I don't know what. Maybe they misheard somebody else. I would never say that.
You never ever said.
No, I swear.
Do you use Discord?
Discord?
Yes, sir.
I used to. I don't have it.
When was the last time you used it?
Like a few months ago.
Really?
Was it at Traditions, or was it here?
No, it was at Traditions because in that Discord account that I had deleted it before
Before you moved here?
Yeah, because I think it got like admin password pulled or something. Like I clicked on a link and somebody.
Have you heard anybody on Discord when you were using it say something like that? You remember?
Like at that time?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think I ever had anybody that.
Never. And I mean, I'm not trying to get anybody hemmed up, but like, this is some serious stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he knows how serious it is, trust me.
I'd hate to, you know, my boss was even like, you know, I don't know how old this information is, and if you want to wait till Monday to follow up, I was like, no, I'd rather do it now, because
so would we.
Because God forbid something happened and I didn't do my job, I'd feel pretty bad about that. So I just want to make sure you understand that if something like that happens, or you hear something like that, report it.
Yeah,
tell your dad, tell the teacher.
Like I told him, I would promise I would never say something.
So you haven't used Discord in a few months, and you're saying you didn't say anything like that?
No, the only thing I have is TikTok, but I just go around there and watch videos.
Okay. All right, well, fair enough.
What's your birthday?
He's just going to do a little report saying that
we talked.
We've done in reference to this, and that we talked, and you saying that you didn't say anything like that. And I got to take you at your word, and I hope you're being honest with me. I'm not saying you're lying, but it's
a serious thing.
It's not unusual for people to lie to police. How's school going?
Well, it's going good here.
About ready to get done with it?
I actually already finished.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When was your last day?
Today, Sunday, so Friday.
Friday? What grade you going into? 8th grade. 8th grade, almost high school, man.
Yeah.
The last 4 years, really, the last 4 years is what matters.
Yeah, so I'm just focusing on something.
Get them good grades, man. It'll set you up for the rest of
Yeah, so look, you all are welcome any time. We take it like dead serious around here, and I just want to make sure that I'd even feel better if you do find out what or where Like, can somebody let us know? 'Cause
Sure.
He's going to be full of anxiety until this kid's resolved. I can tell you that right now.
I've never really said something related to school.
So did you switch schools when you moved from Traditions? Where were you going before?
West Jackson.
West Jackson Middle? Okay. Is things a lot better now?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. That's good.
Let me grab you one. Can I walk through your grass? I'm gonna grab a car real quick.
Yeah, it's all good.
Are you getting bullied over there at West Jackson Middle?
That's the thing. I wasn't back there.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't getting.
Now, look, be honest with him about that
yeah.
now in middle school. I told him you were now, and that's
You getting switched out halfway through the school year, being the new guy?
Yeah, I'm being that while. I've moved like 6 times already. So.
Well, my dad was a logger and grew up in the military. We moved a lot when I was a kid.
Well, at the past schools, surprisingly, I had friends. Like, I didn't even necessarily have a reason that I would say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's always somebody you can talk to if you need to.
Yeah, sure.
School resource counselors.
Yeah, and I do talk to them. Yeah, I talk to the counselor quite often.
Okay.
Just, let her update her on, just how I'm watching and stuff like that.
Yeah, start looking out and making goals for yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You interested in anything?
What do you philosopher on?
A what?
A philosopher.
A philosopher.
Yeah.
All right, still with us, trial attorneys David Bruno and Nicole Branecki. David, I want to start with you. In watching that video, I want folks to know about a couple of months later, after the cops come to the house, the father buys him the gun that's used in the shooting. All right? So let's just say that. But here's what I see when I look at the video. I want to get your impressions. Is a serious dad, serious about outdoor lifestyles, serious about guns. And he says to the police he's teaching his son the seriousness and safety and all that goes along with guns, and I'm buying it. I'm buying it. What do you make of this, especially in light of the fact that that father has now been charged with murder?
Yeah, I see it a little different, Michael. I mean, that is laxed right there. I mean, you hear him say the words, but he also says that they're not loaded, they're accessible. If this is true, he would never have him access them again. And then after that interaction, there is an FBI tip. He admits he was on Discord at some point, which is corroborating the tip a little bit. Doesn't say, it proves it. But with that being said, even after that, and I don't know how many times families could say that sheriff's officers are reporting to their house asking about some sort of threat to shoot a school and then go and buy the gun that was used in the shooting. I cannot believe that. And if I were a family member of the ones that had died and I saw that, I would be absolutely upset hearing these words.
Yeah, a lot of our viewers upset as well. They think that interaction should certainly have been a red flag. But I'll say something, Nicole, that I said a lot during the Crumbly trial. It's difficult for parents to see their child doing something like that. It is so extreme that you just don't see it coming. That's not to say there shouldn't be some sort of liability. We talked about this in the Crumblies, civil versus criminal. But your thoughts on not only the idea of how parents see their children, but the fact that the law is now charging parents to do something about this problem with shooting schools.
There is right now, as you said, there is a lot of discussions regarding parents' liability in these types of scenarios. We've seen it in the Michigan case. We're seeing it here as well in the Georgia case. But there is, as always, there is in litigation so many factors that need to be considered. So, for instance, the child's age, the child's maturity level, also the level of the parent's knowledge. And here, I think that there's a lot to argue that the dad had a lot of knowledge of these threats, and but also so did the authorities. The authorities knew about that as well. The father knew about that as well, and this is a question that is very difficult to answer at this early stage. So I think that's very properly referred to a jury, and we shall see what happens.
Yeah, but as David said, a lot of people looking at that interaction as notice enough, and there's something that should have been done by the family.